Hi everybody, it's Heath, and we're talking about War of Kings gameplay and also strategy, and we're talking about the opening move of the turn and what you can do and maybe what you would like to do. A very popular opening move is to recruit an army and put it into the territory of your capital, and so lots of people do that. So maybe we do that here. We're going to take an army. It will be unready since we built it. That costs 5 gold coins. I'll take the large one and put it into the market. And then it also costs 3 wheat and 3 cattle. So here's 3 wheat and 3 cattle, and then an army is raised into the capital territory. Another very popular thing to do is go ahead and get a village out onto the table. So, you have the option of doing that. We could put a village into either one of these two territories, and lots of people will take a look at this and decide, now, which one of these would I rather be generating resources from? Stone is going to help you later on in the game. It's going to help you build larger fortifications later on, as well as upgrade villages into cities, and especially towns into cities. Or villages into towns and then towns into cities. So you may be thinking about that if you're going over here with stone. Or over here with wheat, you need wheat to build roads, more villages, towns, and cities. Not so much with fortifications. So let's say that maybe I want to build a village. So a village costs 4 gold, 3 timber, 3 wheat, and 3 cattle. So 4 gold, I'll put that over into the market. So everybody, remember, is doing this at the same time. 4 gold, 3 timber, 3 wheat, and then 3 cattle as well. And then once you pay for it, you can go ahead and drop your village or whatever it is that you're building onto the game board. So I'm going to put a village over here. Now, that means that I need to update, or will need to update, my economic ledger, because now, previously I had been just generating 1 wheat on blue, because I just had control over it. But now, when I upgrade to a village there, a village entitles me to 2 units of that primary resource. So I will need to update my economic ledger, and I do this when I'm done, to say, okay, I'm going to get 2 wheat on blue now. Now remember that I will not generate any additional gold for that village because it's not connected to my capital with a road. I'd like to do that. I can buy a road for 3 gold. So here's 3 gold right there. And 2 timber, and 1 wheat. And so I'll put that back into the market, and then I can get a road marker, and roads go in between territories. So now I'll connect my capital territory to this over here, so I have a road going out there. Now this village will begin generating gold in the next construction phase. What else can I do? Well, based on what I have left. So I have 4 gold coins left. I have 3 timber. I have 1 wheat. I have 3 cattle there, and I have 3 stone. I don't have enough to build another village. I've put a village over here. Maybe I could if there were another player that I could trade with. Perhaps they want some stone or something like that. Also remember, especially on future turns, as you go, if you don't have a player you can trade with, as noted down here on the reference sheet, 4 units of the same resource may be traded to the market for any 1 unit of any other. And also any 1 unit of any resource may be purchased from the market for 5 gold coins. That becomes very handy later on in the game if you can't find someone to trade with, especially purchasing units with gold. Build your kingdom out economically. You can have lots of gold, which will enable you to buy the resources that you need at 5 gold coins apiece later on in the game to make sure you can do what you really want to do. Let's see, so I don't have enough, just for me right here, I don't have enough to build a village, certainly a town, or nearly enough to build or upgrade my capital territory settlement into a city. What about some fortifications? I always check that next. So maybe walls here. Walls are 4 gold, 1 timber, and 2 stone. Well, I do have that, and based on the idea that I want to go ahead and spend what I've got out here, and I did upgrade myself economically, maybe I start to think, well, maybe I should try to build some fortifications as well. Fortifications don't immediately get you achievement points. Of course, they'll help you if you are attacked, but you will get achievement points for fortifications if you have at least 5 levels of settlements under your control. Walls are level 1, so 1 level. Fortresses are level 2, so 2 levels, and so a castle is 3 levels worth of fortifications. So when I'm down here at the looking at what I've got here, well, I could save what I have to try to do something else later, or I could say, hey, well, maybe I need to get, maybe I want to try to get a wall out there to help defend one of these villages. So there's nothing around me right now, so maybe I don't need to update or upgrade the fortifications of my capital city, or capital town, actually. Which one of these should I do? Well, you can pick one depending on what you're going to do with that army here. So walls are 4 gold, 1 timber. Let me trade with the bank for 1 timber, and then 2 stone. And then I can put my walls out. So maybe this one right here gets the walls. That's all that I'm going to be able to do on my turn, because I'll just have to save these because I'm out of gold. So I've built everything that I can build, and that would end my construction phase. And when everybody is done with their construction phase, then everyone would proceed to the next parts of the game, which are played in individual turn order. Although I do like to go ahead and make sure that I keep my economic ledger up to date at the end of my turn like this, because I've built this village right here on blue. So instead of only getting 1 wheat right now, nor the next turn, if blue is rolled, I will get 2 wheat for that. And then also, well, I connected it with a road, so the villages generate 3 gold when connected to a road. I'll be getting 12 gold next turn. And then also, I built a village, so I don't have 3 achievement points, I get 4 achievement points. So that's where I stand at the end of my first turn, or first construction phase, that is played simultaneously with everybody. And if I'm done, then when all the other players are done, we'll go to the lead player for the event die phase.
War of Kings is available on Ravenkeep.net. Shop now and get it for your table.